Hello everyone, welcome to this new video which is about my recent trade in Kaveri Seed Limited, KSCL. This trade I had taken on 17th of February. I had entered at this particular price point 938 with a stop loss of around 1.5% at 926, and I unloaded my position on this particular day, which is 21st of March, at around 1244 after a gain of around 32%. This trade was taken in extreme bear market. So in this video, I'm going to explain first my logic of entering into this particular trade on this particular day. Second, how did I enter on this day, 17th February? What was my entry logic? And why did I exit on this particular day, 21st March 25th? So starting with the entry logic, my reason of entering into this trade on this particular day was purely based on base quality. When I say base quality, it means what was the behavior of the price during the formation of this base or consolidation before I entered. As you can see that after giving such a good moment of around 100%, the stock was in downtrend for some time, and then it started consolidating in that region. And there were few characteristics that I noticed during this consolidation which made me enter on this particular day on 17th of February. So what were those characteristics? The first was volatility contraction pattern, which is also known as VCP. What I noticed during this consolidation, that when the price was falling from this level to this level, the price fall around 16%. Then the price started moving up, and then again it fall, but this time the fall was around 13.5%. Again the price started moving up and it fell by around 8.79%. After that, price again started moving up, and the next fall was lesser than 8.79, which is 7.5%. After that, the price started moving up, and then last fall was around 2.65%. So what I noticed, that with every consecutive fall, there was a contraction in the price, which is a typical VCP pattern, which is also known as volatility contraction pattern. And generally what happens after a volatility contraction pattern, there is a price burst occurs at pivot point with a very large volume, and the same thing happened on this 1st February 2025. Although I was not tracking this stock on this particular day and I was not able to make any entry on this particular day, but after this day I started tracking the stock and I started finding or looking for entry opportunities, which I finally got on 17th February. So this was the first logic that I was noticing. Whenever there is a volatility contraction pattern after a fall, then it shows that the stock is getting accumulated by somebody, and this was happening in a bear market. So this caught my attention, and then I started finding other opportunities. After this volatility contraction pattern, the second thing which I noticed was that the stock was started moving in a range, and it started making a smaller base. So what I noticed was this is a base over a base. So that means it's a base on base pattern. Whenever there is a base on base pattern, it shows that the stock is being accumulated heavily, which is a positive sign. My third logic was this particular candle. For the time being, I'll remove this. This particular candle on 14th February, it had broken this support level and it had given a shakeout. This is basically shakeout candle, which might have taken off all the stop losses which were lying in this particular region. So this was another sign that something is going on into this particular stock. Now all these things, VCP pattern, a base consolidation, shakeout, these were happening when market was falling miserably. You can see this is a chart of index Nifty Mid Small 400. You can see before this, by this time, when this consolidation was happening beautifully in this particular region, in this particular time, market was falling miserably. Market was in complete downtrend. That means KSCL was showing a very strong resistance towards the market, or it is showing a very strong relative strength. So these were the logics that I found are sufficient to take entry on next day, on this particular day. And to understand the entry logic, we need to go to 15-minute time frame. In this 15-minute time frame, you can see on 17th February at 9:15, this was the first candle, and I use the method called ORB, which is known as opening range breakout. So what did I do? I waited. This was the 9:15 candle. I waited till high of this candle gets broken, and once it is broken, I'll take entry with a stop loss of low of the day. So what did I do? I entered around high of this candle on this 1930 candle at this place, and my stop loss was placed at the low of 9:15 candle, which is the first candle. So this is where my stop loss was, and this is where my entry was. I had taken entry at this particular point with a stop loss of around this. So on that particular day, my stop loss did not get hit, and it started moving up, and you can see my positions are wide on this day, and then price started moving up without hitting my stop loss. Until this day, when I unloaded all my positions, because I could see that there was a movement of around 20% in 4 days, and there were 4 consecutive green candles in KSCL with a very good volume. So I anticipated this could be a case of super extension. So I need to book all the profit and should get out of the trade, which I did on 21st of March. So this was my reason. Why did I choose KSCL? How did I enter into KSCL? And why did I unloaded all my positions on 21st of March? So for more videos, stay tuned. Thank you.